And last question here.
Right, and this is, I want to add a couple of data points that are unique to Hillsborough County that just add to the conversation. So the Hillsborough County District looked at kindergarten readiness rates in 2014 and then tracked how those kids did through high school. So of the 58% of kids who were kindergarten ready, by third grade, 86% of them were reading on level and over 90% of them graduated. Of the 42% who were not kindergarten ready, 29% on level in third grade and a 64% graduation rate. And I would submit to you, even though they graduated, they weren't ready for post-secondary experience. And so unfortunately, the superintendent is leading the community discussion on we need to pay more attention to getting kids ready for kindergarten, and I think those data points make a powerful comment. The other thing that's really interesting is we did a study and we looked at stability rates of a school. So how many kids started the year and finished the year, and we looked at non-Title I schools and Title I schools, 80% and better, 60 to 79% below 60%. So a couple data points from that. Of the non-Title I schools who had 80% or better stability, 70% of them were A schools. Of the Title I schools that had 60% better, the majority of them, I don't quite remember this number, but I think it was close to 70% were C's. And the ones that were below 60%, the majority of them were D's. And I say that it's tied to housing, it's tied to rental, but I personally don't think we give enough attention to school stability in order to help improve.
Great example of useful data points to drilling down into a particular aspect of the ALICE situation: residential instability, school instability, kids not being able to be ready for kindergarten. I have my own study that I've been involved with up north, and we're finding that housing problems and residential instability contribute to kids not attending pre-K, or if they do attend, missing lots of days of pre-K, which means they're not going to be as school ready. So it's a problem that is compounding itself, and probably suggests the need to, as we get, or as you, I should say, get organized. I'm leaving, but I want to have my own ALICE report when I get back to Ohio. But to segmenting this issue a little bit, to focus on some of the ramifications of the problem and see whether there are some solutions there. I know when we think of trying to solve the problem of economic inequality and change the housing situations, they seem overwhelming, and they are, and there are many barriers to changing our system, but some of these consequences of being in the ALICE group may be able to be mitigated by different kinds of